a writer first, an author second, a filmmaker third.
Yeah, filmmaker, that's powerful.
Yeah.
That's what I want to hear.
And I have a very wild and deep imagination that I'm about to start unleashing.
Yeah, we're here.
If you're listening to this, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late, mate. This is the Skelly and Maya show.
And we're gonna start in
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
We are back with episode 17. I hope everybody listens to episode 16 with that smile. That was a great one.
Good.
And today is even special as well because we have another guest. The one and only, the delectable, the special, what else can I say? The wonderful Joy Idoko is in the house, everyone. Joy, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm happy.
Yeah, you can
Honored
see.
to be here.
And you got your
I can't wait.
pretty in pink outfit.
That's
Well,
right. I like it.
Thank you. I should buy more pink.
I was gonna wear a salmon top today.
Okay.
A lot of people confuse it for pink, but it's salmon.
Oh, Jay-Z said there's
It's
mauve.
mauve. Yeah.
So I guess
Yeah,
the
to
shade of
correct that
pink
again.
Yeah.
is mauve.
I am doing black and white today. White trousers, black shirt, black boots, white soles.
You look like a chessboard.
But I like black is nice.
You can swear on the show. It's all good. Anyway, yeah, Joy. So
Okay.
pleasure to have you. So I know quite a bit about you. I think.
I know absolutely nothing
Oh,
about it.
great.
Apart from
And our
some interesting details.
Conversations.
So,
off
yeah.
air.
Okay. So
We'll let you just tell us who you are, and what you do, and then we'll throw in some bits as well.
okay, so my name is Joy or Joma Kenneth Idoko. That's the short form. The middle name is a short form, by the way. That's not the.
Are you Ghana or you don't?
I'm Igala.
Oh,
So-
both of them are from Benue State. That's
No, he's Idoma.
I mean, don't.
I'm Igala.
Oh, you're from Kogi
Are you
State.
serious?
I
He's
got that
Idoma.
Why?
Okay, this is getting weird, and I thought you were both
Yoruba.
Because everybody thinks he's Yoruba. Everybody thinks he's Yoruba, right? You think you're Yoruba?
So he's an Idoma angel.
That's it. Oh, God.
I will have an angels and demons.
That doesn't exist.
Love you. Like,
You know, we have these movies where you have this weird relationship between the angel and the demon.
Yeah.
You always have this funny
he's
conversation
definitely
behind.
the devil in this relationship. Not
This
even
guy
this.
spends all the time punishing me. Look at my face. Okay, no, look at my face.
But don't you know?
I am an angel.
Don't you? Aren't you a demon?
Well, because I work out at body wrongs, I can't argue with him. I'm sorry, coach.
You've tarnished your own image, so go fix it. Yeah.
Alright, so there's video now, so you guys will probably see this. But I need some cash from this guy. Transport? Just a moment.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Thank you.
Thanks for.
He's the rich one as well. He's the
God, that is not true.
and he's single, so ladies.
Okay, so he's single and rich.
What's wrong with you?
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, we'll put him on the market.
He's tarnishing my image by telling lies. Okay, the single
Put him
part's
on the
true.
market. Yeah, put him on the market.
I'm always telling his market.
I'm always telling your market.
Yeah.
You know, that's what boys do.
Yeah, so
Like the market you sold that I had today, but I think I'm not allowed to say it, so let me just.
that's not upsetting my market. That's tarnishing my market.
No, I mean,
Oh
what if
God,
there are
I
people out
love
there
the
who love that?
direction of-
That's fine,
fetish,
but
and
I'm
they
not
want
into that shit.
I
So-
love the direction of this conversation.
and they love it.
This is
When are we supposed to
Exactly.
understand more about Joy?
Okay, so
Try
my name
to
is Joy
But we'll get back to your foot fetish later.
Ojoma
This
Pele
guy.
Idoko. I'm from Kogi State, I'm in Gala. And I'm a simple girl
Oh yeah?
next door.
Okay.
Not the ones who say that, but not.
I'm next door.
Oh yeah?
Just next door.
Okay.
I'm a writer first, an author second, a
What's the
filmmaker third,
Yeah, filmmaker, that's powerful.
Yeah.
That's what I want to hear.
and I have a very wild and deep imagination that I'm about to start unleashing.
Yeah, we're here to
Right.
receive unleashment. Is that word?
I was trying to say I like it and I said I use
So,
it.
So let's make it words up.
Yeah.
See, we're
and I'm a caterer on the weekends.
That's good, true. I like that.
Let's just drop it in now, put you on the spot. So we would like some food this weekend.
Oh no, that's fine. What do you want me to make?
Hey.
Nigerian continental.
Oh shit. Whatever, as long as it doesn't have meat.
Well,
Okay, that's the problem. Really, how can't we eat meat?
I eat meat on the weekends.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
give him all the pepper.
We'll just remove.
Because you're a bad guy.
We'll put meat in. He eats pepper. You don't eat pepper. I don't get it.
yeah, we can fake you're a bad guy.
Yeah, fake you're a bad guy.
Because I'm really an angel. I'm not a demon. So
everybody knows the truth.
Okay, so I'm going to, whip up something.
Yeah, something.
I like that.
Is it traditional? Is it pasta? Is it rice?
I've been eating a lot of pasta recently.
Yeah.
So should we go traditional?
We're bachelors. We eat a lot of that.
Yeah, I think
Okay, so let's go traditional. Let's do food that you find at home.
So we don't feel at risk of you like jazzing us.
No.
So
I'll taste the food.
Yeah. So that's why.
But you see, when I taste the food, it doesn't really matter. You know why? Self-love. It just makes me love myself more. The same thing.
So we can still be jazzed. That's what you're saying.
So you're just gonna have to take
a risk.
Yeah, take a risk.
Anyway, I'm jazz proof. I hope you're alright.
I am.
So we're gonna eat that
Protected
food.
by the blood.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna eat that food. Alright, so writer, author, because I got a couple of your books, which somebody already tried to steal from me. And then, so if I can start from the beginning. So writer, author, so tell us about your books, what they're called, how many of them you've written, what they're about, where we can find them.
Okay.
Because,
So I've written, my first book was School is in Session.
Okay.
Funny thing how the name came, but it's about life is always teaching you something. Everything we are going through, everyone we meet is teaching us something. So the question is, do you see your experiences as setbacks or as springboards to the next level? So I broke it down in 24 chapters.
Okay.
My life lessons and what they've helped me how they've helped me to see life and where they've helped me to go to. And then when I finished that, I think the next book was like a sequel.
Okay.
Because for me, I think that your life is your greatest message. So most times when you write around what you experience, you're an authority on what you're, so it's, authority from your point of view.
Yeah,
so
of course.
you can share, it's more intimate, it's more soulful because people can actually feel like they're getting to know you. Because for me, I tell people that when I read a book, it's like I'm getting into the mind of the author. So when I want to know someone, I want to read what you wrote, or I want to be a part of what you're doing, so I get to know you. For me, it's easier than asking you questions.
Of course, I get
So if I want to know Mayo, I'm going to just come to Body Rocks, come for all the classes he takes, try to see, what makes him tick, and all that. Is it the feet? Is it the,
Jesus, man, what the hell? I know you're going to have a better chance listening to that. But even that is crap.
What I love is that we were both thinking the same
thing at the same time.
She went there. Anyway.
You know what? I'm tired of people being against me. I'm going to go somewhere else where I'm
No, I'm not against you. I'm just saying, I said for instance.
Can I ask him a question?
Yeah.
Where the fuck are you going to go?
That you haven't gone all these years.
I actually have no rest. I'm going to walk out and then come back in.
So the second book is Fill Your Cup, Learning to Love Yourself. I think self-love is like a really big issue because I think people demystify it on Instagram. And then you go, slay queen, self-love, the guy, dresses up and just wants to tell he's looking like and then self-love. So people really don't know what self-love is, So, and then there's this thin line between self-love and selfishness. And then for me, narcissism. And for me, the simple way to describe it is discipline. Being able to put off what you can have today for what you really need tomorrow. That will inform a lot of decisions you make. Like you could have this booty, but because you're not ready for this booty, and the booty you're ready for is right in front. The feet can go. I'm just gonna wait for
I feel attacked again.
Why do you feel
so
attacked?
if I see a guy and he's just trying to grow facial hair, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna pass. Because I know that right in front of me, I probably can be ready for the guy with the beard.
With the full beard, the mane.
Mane.
That's right.
So basically, for me, it's about discipline, knowing what you can forego for what is, greater and what is more important in front of you. And if you have that as like the punchline, and then you're consistent, you're focused, you're disciplined, I think everything just falls into place because you know what you should do or what you should go after at what point in your life, and that's you making sure that you're looking out for number one.
That's right.
By looking out for number one, you look out for every other person. Because if I'm not going to go after this, because I know that it's not the right thing for me to do at this point in time, I need to have to be able to prioritize and all that, then I'm going to let that person not go through the mess I could have actually put the person through.
True.
Which is me also looking out for the person. So in loving yourself, you end up loving people. That's why I say you can't love anybody. You can't give what you don't have.
You can't give what you don't
So you have to have given yourself. So for me, Valentine is about loving myself right now. I'm just going to try and pamper myself.
That's good.
That's why I can love other people.
Actually, it's a good question. What are your plans for Valentine's?
This. Oh, you know what? You said you feel attacked, so let me not.
You're going to give me some shit again.
No, that I absolutely have no plans. Like, you know me.
Okay.
What plans would I have?
You didn't have plans.
What plans?
I think I'll get you guys cheesecake for Valentine.
Oh.
Just send it over. Don't worry.
Oh.
Both of you are on my cheesecake list.
Jesus
Cheesecake.
Christ.
That's a promise. On Valentine's Day, I ordered this, round cheesecakes with blueberries and strawberries. See, cheesecake is out of
Yeah, you do your hands, man.
I'm telling you. So I'm just going to send you the cheesecake.
Oh,
because
thank
you
you
can
so
just
much.
love up on me.
I
love
like
that
it.
shit.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Maya, what are your plans for Valentine's Day? You're gonna what?
Yeah.
And eat cheesecake.
There you go.
Are you sure?
No, I don't have any.
We will be
plans.
monitoring.
No, that's fine. And I can put it out there, like.
We will be
Does
monitoring.
anybody want to take Maya on it?
Maybe some people have plans for me.
Yeah, maybe somebody
I
wants to
bet
say,
there are people. who
yeah,
have plans
my
for
on the
Maya.
days.
I don't know, man.
Why don't you know?
Because everybody's aggressive this year. Everybody's like trying
We
to
talked about this.
Everybody's trying to get
before, and
married.
It's true.
And stuff.
Like on
Yes,
relationship
it's
stuff,
true.
people
It's a
are
new decade, so
Yeah.
everybody's thinking about new things they want to do
Like,
in their life.
like-
the board has been revitalized and it's hot. People like.
I know people that they must have babies to see.
Yeah,
so
some
you
people are
gotta
like,
be careful.
even without the.
Yeah.
They don't care about getting married as well.
Yeah, they just want to have the babies this year.
That's so terrifying.
Yeah.
Baby factory.
A lot of ladies I know have like hit that mid-30s, late 30s.
Yeah, early 40s and just have
And
babies.
and they're just so sure about what they want. They're like, this is what I want.
Yeah.
And that's is there a word like surety?
Yes.
that surety is scary.
Yeah, it's scary. Yeah, no, but it's not just scary in this situation. It's scary in general.
Yeah.
Like when you meet, you can't.
You're trying to get to know someone,
Yes.
and the person's already seen you
Person
on the other, or seen
is-
how your baby.
You know, they
will
always
like.
see this guy in half life because he's like.
They're already looking at how the baby.
You see
will
that
look.
one time that I gave you, the note was fresh.
Hey, I'm telling you.
He's a fresh guy. See what he's doing.
See all this stupidity.
I have to share the link to this thing.
I
I have to ask me because Valentine is 14, 15 days
Yeah,
away.
man. So, ladies, I mean, don't chop up my friend's money, but he has clean money in his wallet. He may have like 20 naira from shopping. It's my wallet.
There's 1,000.
Oh, the rest is 50 naira. I didn't know. Shit.
There's also rand. So
Oh, you see.
You see? So he's international.
He's a travel fellow.
foolish boy.
Okay, so that's it. So, from right
that's
now.
Lemonade, the movie.
Yeah, so
Yes.
they all
Now, growing up, I wanted to be an actress. I wanted to be a movie maker. I wanted to make movies. I used to sit in my room and write stories, and I used to sit in my head being produced.
Did you do theatre and arts in school?
I wanted to, but my mom refused. What?
So
You
parents
want
stop
to do
making
theatre art so that you will go and start acting blue film. I don't know why she
Yeah.
thought it's blue film.
Wow.
So for international
No, but that
listeners,
doesn't watch this.
is blue film an international term?
No, I think, then parents just thought blue film were films that had blue background. And when people kissed. My mom, I don't
Is that
my mom doesn't know what porn
Is that the
because if
origin
she
of blue
sees
film?
She will
porn,
have-
she will freak out.
Oh, yeah.
No, is that the origin of blue film?
No,
Are you sure your mom doesn't know?
No, but blue
My mom
is
doesn't know
it's
blue
not just
film. I can assure you.
My people definitely know.
no, my mom doesn't know blue film. My mom's very
Let's
naive.
not cast them in the show.
No, my mom's very naive.
said that.
But when my mom is, if we're watching a movie in
Yeah.
the living, sometimes, the background of movies can be blue. And then she sees two people kiss, is a blue film, people should off it and
But where's the origin of so blue film?
why they call
we
it
know
blue film?
Is how we refer to as
Porn.
We refer to porn.
Yeah, but
Why do you call
Back
it
in the
blue
day.
film?
I don't know, but blue I've heard used to describe like explicit sexual things. Oh, that's a little blue.
Ah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
but
maybe that's
it's-
where it came
But
from.
it's kind of an antiquated term now. Like
Yeah, nobody
people just say
it's
porn. Yeah.
Yeah, but then
Triple
she
X.
told me, what she told me was, what she said was, you want to read theatre, so you go and be acting blue film.
Man.
So I think what she was trying to say is, you want to read theatre, so you're going to be kissing in movies.
Yeah.
She's not far from it because I actually kissed in this movie.
I remember.
She hasn't seen it because she probably will freak
I'll
out.
call you up.
She'll still beat me at this stage.
So you kissing boys.
or she called the guy and say, you need to just pay the dowry. Let's just know that you have kissed her, you have carried her away.
Married my
I'm
daughter.
telling
That thing you did, I saw you.
What do you mean you already have a wife? You're not.
you are going with her.
Yeah, please.
So it was a good thing she didn't come for the screening. So basically, when I was thinking about it, I kept, life just takes all the turns and then it still brings you back to what you're meant to do.
That's right.
That's one thing I understand about life. So just let it take you through the currents, but it always bring you back to it.
Yeah.
And then it was time for me to do my first film. I had written a different story I wanted to shoot,
Okay.
like 5 years ago. And I had all these dreams and my first film, I was going to have Idris Elba. That one was because I had a crush on him. I was going to have Idris Elba in the film and all that and all that and all that. No, he's married now, the crush is gone. So I had all this,
Like a disclaimer.
there's a disclaimer. No, but it's true, because, I mean,
He's off the market.
he's off the market. So, so I'm
Unlike this guy, he's on the
he's on the market. So,
Jesus.
I was like, they are both on the market.
Oh, yeah.
Please don't let them, they are both on the market.
I'm on the market too. Is this my good side?
Buy at your
Why
own
am I
peril.
always on this side?
No, you guys have beard, don't worry, you don't need to push it.
It's like our
See,
makeup,
the
right?
beard is selling the market.
Thank you very much.
You don't understand?
Thank
The
you,
beard
Joe.
sells the
I
market.
like it.
So I
Interest.
had an experience that just sprung up the creativity in me, and I came up with this, I believe, a very brilliant story called Lemonade. The story about
Don't spoil it. Just
Oh,
say
well,
it, like,
but you can because
they've gone for the screening.
Oh, okay.
I was
And you see, he didn't tell you. See, this
no,
how
he
this
told me
actually
I
was-
was unavailable.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I was
course,
just.
I
I feel like I'm trying to come in between friends.
So like, you guys have never argued before?
Well,
Yeah,
it's
you
good
gotta before we finish this. So it's a story about narcissistic relationships.
Okay.
So although I told it from a female's point of view, I really always want people to understand that you can actually have narcissists, female.
Absolutely.
Love. So it goes both ways. A relationship can be toxic on
Yeah,
both sides.
coming
But
from both.
people need to understand that it takes two people to have a toxic relationship. It's not just one person who is toxic. Because if the guy is toxic, you are even more toxic because you're not even able to draw boundaries. Because there's this sick relationship between the abuser and the abused. And for the abuser to abuse you, you have to make yourself available to be abused.
Like
And then you
smoke.
stay in that circle because for some reason, the abuser's abuse makes you feel wanted.
Yes, I hear that a lot actually.
So you see women getting beaten
Yeah,
and they
they
say it's
say
because he
it's
loves
because
me.
he loves
Oh, okay, I won't get to that point. But I mean, you get,
Yeah.
you see him exhibit insecurity in form of what they call jealousy, or the lady exhibits and like, because she loves me. No, that's not love. So you are even more twisted than the person who is exhibiting it. And it took me a while to get to know that because I kept feeling, oh, it's a guy that was toxic. Oh, I'm happy I'm out of a toxic relationship. But trust me, it was both ways because I freaking stayed there.
I took it.
I took it
Yeah.
for so long. I'm even ashamed to say how long. I'm that ashamed. So
Oh
let's
my
just move
gosh.
from let's just move forward. So it just occurred to me that I needed to work on some part of me because there must be something toxic about me to have attracted a toxic person, and for me to have just kept taking that all in the name of it was because I loved. There's a statement I used to say, you have hope that the person will be different.
Doesn't
We
change.
all keep telling ourselves that it's because we have hope the person will be, but it wasn't hope. You're twisted yourself. That's why you wanted the person to be there, because if you're not, you draw boundaries. And you understand that there are some things that you shouldn't even entertain at all.
Yeah.
And it's not hate, it's not being mean, it's just you loving yourself enough to keep negative energy, to keep, people should know what boundaries they can't cross. So I can relate with you, but you know that you can't bring some shit to me. So now that's where you draw the boundaries, and then you know that yes, you're not toxic. But I mean, if you can bring any shit to me, then there's something wrong with me. You understand? You can only bring it because I'm taking it. Because that person will be with somebody else and have an amazing relationship. Because the person drew lines.
you see stuff. That happens all the time.
But you see, we say it and we say, he brought out the worst part of it. He didn't bring out the worst part of it. He just didn't draw lines. So that's why that was what was, all that negativity was creating an atomic bomb, and all that. So I put all that in the movie.
Okay.
And I told the story from the point of being in the relationship with the narcissist. The lady is a single mom, and she was dating this guy who she thought
Was the
was
solution.
yes, was the solution, loved her, and everything. She was the smart one. So she helped him to build a business, took a loan on her father's property for him and all that. And then at the end of the day, one day she just woke up and knew that,
Yeah. This is bad.
this is bad. So she leaves, and then, we see all the lies, all the manipulation, all he's the one cheating, she's the one saying sorry. People insulting me in the hall.
You sent me that thing this morning, that Oprah thing.
Yeah, the Oprah.
Oh yeah, it's
I sent that to you as well.
yeah,
right?
he sent it to me, so it's not like you're special.
I can't get between.
What did he send to you yesterday? Because he sent it to me.
Booty, a lot of ass.
He sent all.
He said,
I didn't say booty. But I said the guy booty all the time.
So all the back and forth, and then she moves out, and then she decides, she comes to a turning point where she knows she had to do right by her. And I think everybody, or most people, get to that point in life where you know that I need to do something about how I'm living my life. I need to do something about what I let into my life, or I'm going to just ruin everything. Because once the pasture is wrong, there's no growth.
Yeah.
So you can't even produce. So here I'm so creative, but I couldn't create anything because I was in the wrong environment. So I couldn't create. I mean, you wake up in the morning, the first call you get that's supposed to be this sweet call is all, drama,
Where
drama, where you come from, who's that person, who is this, and then, this your bed is scattered, are you sure somebody did not come here? And you're,
yikes.
and all that, and then at the end of the day, you can't create because, the person gives you really, and some people can create, they thrive on drama.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you need that drama to go and create, but you need sanity to create, so you're just not doing anything, and then your life is going this way.
Yeah.
The bills are piling up. Your life is, and then you wake up one morning and you're like, how did I get here? And then you have to. So I don't want people to keep getting to a point where it's like, where did I get here? Because not many people can come back from that place. So for me, my content is about message. I always want to put a message out there that would wake up people up on the inside to be able to find a solution to whatever they're going through. And a lot of women, I think mostly women can relate to this.
I see.
So she finds herself and then she begins to live her dream. In fact, you get talked down, so you even stop believing in yourself. But you see, you have to start believing in yourself for other people to believe in you.
Yeah,
So,
that's
she got to a point where she's like, you know what, I can do this. And then the moment you see those things happening, it gives you the courage to keep going and keep believing. Because if you people are waiting for you to make it happen.
Yeah.
Nobody believe in you. Nobody wants to believe in your idea. You can have fantastic, okay, thank you. But it has to happen for people to start believing in you, and all that. So basically that's what lemon is about. When life gives you lemons, you make lemons.
Nice.
I think you had a good people received it well.
Okay.
He can testify.
I can definitely testify.
Yeah, he told me about it.
I really enjoy it. I'm interested in watching it again because the first time I was really sucked in. I felt invested because obviously because I know you, and then the story was just it was good. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed everything.
Oh, I played the lead character by the way.
She did.
So on a scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, but yeah, right here. So I'm going to say 10. No, it was really good, and you were very much yourself as well. So when an actress or an actor can put out something like that and look so organic and look so real and so authentic.
Organic.
That's a good word, yeah.
Yeah, those remains actually eat organic food. Oh.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's eat some organic food as well. So yeah, so it was great, and so I want to dig in. I don't know how much time we're gonna have, but I want to dig into this life of film producing and filmmaking. Like, surely, because let me even use myself. So with Body Rocks and everything else, people see someone like, oh, this guy can do it. It must be an easy thing to establish or easy thing to get into. And you see a lot of people get into stuff and then it crashes. But so it's the same for you. Like, a lot of people might not know the back end of stuff. They look at you and think, oh well, Joy can make a movie that good. Surely anybody can make a movie. But this stuff costs a lot of money. It must like managing people with of that kind of, because I know what most of it, like he's a project manager, so he manages people, like, and I do that as well. So it must be so much that has to come together for a movie to come together. Just tell us a little bit about that and how you as a person cope to that, like what things you pick up from that. Because this is your first movie, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so like this is my first, but it's going to be very dear to my heart for a very long time because I was multitasking on set. I was playing lead, I was executive producer. That means I was sourcing money while on set, and then I was directing. I was producing, and then I wrote the script. At the end of the day, because I didn't like the work I got at the end of the day, so I'm doing all this, and then sometimes I was cooking on set.
Wow.
You're doing warfare as well.
Wow.
And I was cooking on set because when we had to shoot in like the service department, sometimes it's late, people get still hungry after the 2 meals and all that. I go into the kitchen and at 2 a.m. I remember the day I was frying akara at 2 a.m. because one of my actors said he had a craving for akara, and I just wanted to make my actor happy.
So you find a character.
I don't know. I feel like I want to guess.
The blender suffered me. No, it wasn't the actor.
Okay.
It was actually Ayayola.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I had to fry akara.
That's actually who I was guessing.
Oh, that's who. Yeah.
You
He's
look
the
like
one.
a guy that likes akara.
I fried it at 2 a.m. I hope he's going to watch this.
Are you looking for somebody to act in the next film? Because I used to act in school and I like akara. So
this guy is actually a bit of a
I remember that night the blender gave me
you
so much problem trying to blend the akara and everything. And I was trying to blend for like 2 hours or maybe an hour plus. But I ended up making the akara and everybody had akara. These like designers who were designing. I also made sure that everybody ate akara and we were all happy. And then I think I went to bed maybe like 3 or 4 and call time was 7.
Oh my god.
So I barely slept during the period of the shoot. I was barely eating because there was so much, and you have 1 million today.
You just forget yourself.
You know that you need to raise another 2 million tomorrow. So you're
thinking.
Sometimes I leave the set. I'm going for this meeting to give this proposal for product. So I'm But basically, every good thing or everything we do, every tangible thing we do has a process, and people don't always see the process. There's always work to be done. Whatever you cut corners with can never really last. You see, you talked about body rolls, and sometimes when I'm working here, I look at it and I'm like, I've seen people do fitness and they've come and gone. And I'm like, he came, not only the fact that he came from a different environment to an environment that is aggressive and will choke you. And when he walked in here, maybe a lot of people felt, in 6 months. You know what, this Oyibo guy.
Sunderland.
But he's here today, he's not only here, he has one of the best structures I've seen. Gene-wise.
Thank you.
I'm not saying it because it's him. His instructors mirror him. He has very well behaved, very well put together instructors. He's been able to empty himself into them. The place works. His clients he doesn't have to kiss ass for his clients to be here.
People show.
And that's the thing with a lot of business in Nigeria. You have to kiss ass to keep your people, but he doesn't have to do that. He has a premium brand that has an attitude. So if you want to come, you come. If you don't want to come, you don't.
It's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody. And you see, it's a process. He went to a process. So it took me 2.5 years to go on set. From the first time I developed the story to even get the first scriptwriter to start writing. I was like, I had the money. But you see, my secret is faith. But you see, faith has been bastardized in a way people don't get it. They just think it's faith or, Father Lord, do it. Then you gotta sit down and watch African magic. No. Faith works when you put action to it.
That's right. Faith without works is dead.
You even visualize what you want to see. So it was a constant thing. Every day I visualized the set, the movie, the cast, the premiere. The premiere was what I saw. So when I was questioned, were you expecting Abuja to turn out like this? But I said, actually I was, because I visualized it over time. And then I'd given thanks for the fact that this was going to happen. So I'm someone who leaves that faith-based life, that believes that everything you want to see on the outside happens first on the inside. If you can't see it on the inside, it can't happen on the outside. Money is a thing of the mind. But a lot of people, we've been taught that without money we can't get anything done. But the honest truth is not money you need to get things done. You need your talent, you need your action, and you need faith to get it done. Every other thing you need will come when you start working because you deserve it.
Yeah.
It won't come when you don't deserve it.
Yeah.
I have an idea, I sit down, it's not going to come because I don't deserve it.
Yeah.
But when I start doing the work, it's like the house is being built, it starts coming. So we went on set, I paid my actors and everything, I went on set, and the day I went on set, I didn't have one naira.
Wow.
And then the next thing, oh, someone now sent him money, oh, okay, you know, you told me you're going on set, okay, you know, and all that. And then I had all these brands I talked to, and they were like, oh, okay, we're going to pitch in. And then I had jobs I'd done that I was waiting for payment, ghostwriting and all that, because I ghostwrite for people, and I was waiting for the money to put in the movie, and I just went on set, and